I have bills too. I pay $2,200 a month in apartment. I have insurance. I have health insurance. I have to see a cardiologist too because I have asthma. I mean, I have all these things too, but I still continue to work and provide for my son. I haven't seen my son. And I want to talk about the visitation rights too because
Or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
yes, I do.
You may both lower your hands, and Ms. Peoples, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, so in this case, the state filed a motion to modify the child support on November 7th, 2024. Mr. Bunner just recently filed a divorce on March 11th, 2025. Judge, the state was prepared to just submit an order to consolidate everything into the divorce. However, the mother is present. She doesn't agree to doing that. She wants us to do a modification. Today, Mr. Bonner wants to have it all heard through the divorce with our order consolidating. So that's really the issue before you first, Judge.
Okay, so we can do a temp order today, modifying and then consolidate.
Okay, Judge. As far as the modification is concerned, if I could just start with taking testimony from the father, Mr. Bonner.
You may.
Sir, can you state your full name?
Cedric Deman Bonner.
And sir, you are currently employed, is that correct?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Prestonwood Christian Academy.
And as far as health insurance for your son, currently, what kind of health insurance does your son have?
He has it through my mom right now because she's about to be retired. And he's been on that since he was born.
So you understand, for an order that we do today, a temp order, that order would have to state as far as the health insurance, who would cover the health insurance going forward. You understand that?
Yes, I wanted him on her health insurance for some various reasons.
When you say her, you mean through the mother, Ms. Folsom's
Yes.
health insurance? Okay.
Yes.
So you want her to cover it, mother to cover it through her employer.
Yes.
Right. Your income, gross monthly wages would be $4,182.32 a month. Is that right?
4,000, how much?
$182.32.
No, I get paid every 2 weeks, so I get 18,
Mr. Bonner, are you
Yes.
salaried or hourly?
I'm salaried. I make
And what's your
50,000.
salary a year, sir?
50,100.
Okay.
$50,187.84, Mr. Bonner.
Yes.
So you understand the state calculated child support based on the health insurance. If the health insurance is calculated at $376 a month, your child support obligation will be $631 a month. You understand that?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with the $631 in child support?
And that was for if he's on her health insurance?
Correct. Well, I'll take testimony from Ms. Folsom as far as the health insurance, but the child support will be $631 with you paying cash medical to Ms. Folsom of $376 as well.
Okay.
Are you agreeable to that?
Yes, I guess. I mean, I have to be. That's 9%, right?
Yes, I said the 9%.
Okay.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Okay, you may call your next witness.
Ms. Folsom, you can unmute and state your full name.
Erica Folsom.
And Ms. Folsom, you heard that testimony that he wants you to cover the health insurance through your employer. You heard that, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement to provide the health insurance through your employer?
Do I have a choice? Do I have an option?
So that's why we're in court. The other option would be Mr. Bonner covers the health insurance through his employer if he has it available to him.
I would rather him cover health insurance through his employer.
And why is that?
Because like I said before, I have to see a cardiologist and a neurologist because I have a heart condition, and it would be more expensive through my district than it is through his district.
Do you know how much it would cost you just for your son's portion to add him to health insurance through your job?
It'll probably be anywhere from $400 to $500.
Okay. You understand that the calculation for child support that was just used based on Mr. Bunner's income, it set the medical at 9%, which would be $376 a month in cash medical support, and child support at $631 a month. You understand that?
I do.
And so as far as the child support, you're in agreement with him paying $631 in child support every month. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. But you want him to be ordered to cover the health insurance.
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Mr. Bonner, you're muted, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
How much does it cost for you to carry the child on your health insurance through your employer?
I think it's like 450, maybe four something.
Okay. And right now the child has health insurance through your mom?
Yes, my mom works for the post office, so she had cheaper health insurance, so she offered to put him on hers. It's been like that since me and her were married. I've been on child support since we was married with her, since I was
Okay,
married.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on. And so why is your mom not going to continue to carry him?
She's finna retire from the post office.
And when is that?
I think at the end, maybe next year or this year, at the end of this year, something like that. I can find out.
So you don't want to just leave him on,
Well, no, because she's going to take him off after she retires. That's what the problem was. But Judge, Your Honor, could I say this for a second? Like, why? Like, I work at a Christian school. My son been going to school with me all his life, and I enrolled him in a new school. She took him out of my school, left the house. She left the house.
okay, what does it
Took him
have
out
to
of my
do
school.
with what we're doing today?
Because I had him on my insurance at first, but she unenrolled him in from my school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what that has to do. If he's unenrolled in school, that doesn't have anything to do with his health insurance. He's still your child, and you
But
can still enroll him in that health insurance.
can I find out how much it's going to cost me first? Because I mean, I have bills too. I pay $2,200 a month in apartment. I have insurance. I have health insurance. I have to see a cardiologist too because I have asthma. I mean, I have all these things too, but I still continue to work and provide for my son. I haven't seen my son. And I want to talk about the visitation rights too because
Well,
she's been taking
visitation is
those
not
away.
before me, so that's not anything we're talking about. Whatever your visitation rights were in the underlying order, that's what they still are.
Yeah, well, I need to know that.
Or that means you probably need to get a copy of your order
So you
that
can
you can
tell me what my
request.
visitation rights are?
No, I don't have a copy of that order sitting in front of me, sir. It's in this file, but I'm not going to go back and read that whole order. You can request a copy of it from the clerk. That's not what's before me today. The only thing before me today is a modification and a confirmation of arrears.
But you guys told me she have to sign a divorce before there's any modification. 2 years ago, yes, I
You
spoke
can
to someone
change
with child
the
support.
visitation in the divorce.
But this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. I filed for a divorce. I wanted to I asked her to go with me 2 years ago to do it. I had to go do it myself.
Okay.
And there's a
So,
there's a
Mr.
divorce
Bonner,
in the
you,
there's a divorce
you keep saying
pending.
that, but what does that have to do with
There
what
shouldn't be
we're
no
doing today?
modification of nothing without her signing the divorce, Your Honor.
Okay. What'll happen is this is a temporary order. It's modified temporarily until the divorce is finalized. She don't have to sign the divorce. You can go get her served, go to
I
court, and
already took it to her. I took it to her
you don't
already.
have to take it to her. You can have her served by a constable or a sheriff or a private
I
process
chose
server.
not to do that.
Mr. Barner, you're not listening. You can have her served. She has 20 days to file an answer, plus the Monday next. If she don't answer, you can go get your divorce finalized without her signing anything.
I know that, ma'am. I know that.
Okay, So then you keep saying she won't sign a divorce. It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
It has something to do with the modification, ma'am.
No, it
Either
doesn't.
either it all have to be one thing with just the divorce through the divorce,
That's why I
or it
did a
can be.
temp order, and that's why I'm consolidating this order with your divorce, and then it can all be finalized.
Okay, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, that's why I did a temp order. That's why I'm consolidating this with your divorce, and then everything will proceed under the divorce cause from now on. Okay? All
And the
right,
visitation rights and everything will be through that also.
everything.
Okay.
But right now, the only visitation rights you have are the ones that were put in place under the original order, because there is no other order under the divorce decree.
And Judge, I can send Mr. Bonner the original order. It was a
He'll
standard.
send you a copy of your order.
Yes,
That
Judge. It
means
was
you
a
won't even
standard.
have to go to the clerk and pay for it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Bonner, since you have been providing the health insurance all this time, either through your job or through your mom, I'm going to order you to provide private health insurance. Or the mom to pay order you to pay mom child support at $631 a month. I'm gonna consolidate this case with your divorce, and all other matters will be reserved until final divorce. Okay? Is there anything further, Ms. People?
No, Judge, just on the medical, so Mr. Bonner to provide it through his employment or just through another source for the temporary?
I said through his employment, but Mr. Bonner, would you rather provide it through another source for right now,
No,
so you can
no,
just
it'll.
leave him on your, listen to me, so you can leave him on your mom's until you figure out what it's gonna cost you through your employer, and you can finalize that in the divorce decree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, through another source, Ms. Peoples.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
No, it'll be through my job. That's what I'm saying. It'll be through my job.
Okay, but right now you don't know what it costs you through your
Right,
job.
right. I got you.
But what I'm saying is, do you want to leave it through another source and leave him on your mom's health insurance until you figure all of that out?
Yes, because the
Okay,
reopening will be in September, August.
okay. All right, there you go, Ms. Peoples.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Do either one of you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.